afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday afternoon here. Time for a catch up from Dave in the shed. A little bit of good news this week. The droppy tram, the Brisbane droppy tram, finally got some bogies. They're dummy display bogies. It's not an operating model, but just static displays. Looks pretty good, all painted up in the Brisbane colours, and now with bogies underneath it. That's the FM over there. Oh, doing a bit of rearranging the shed. Haven't got back to touch up these bogies from when I put the grey. Got this green rack I stole from the garden that I might repurpose into a tram display unit. But anyway, it's just sitting there in the road, like most things. Well, let's have a quick look at the workbench. There is a train running in the background. We'll have a look in a sec. Not the video I wanted to make. Hopefully I was going to show you the start of the new track work, but haven't been done. Anyway, this is the combine car for the Puff and Billy set. One in the Twin Pine Tramway colours, one in brown. Another passenger car for the Puff and Billy set in the brown. The caricature Aussie brake van. And working on one more of the cars in the Twin Pine Tramway colours. With that one, what's the name of this? Oh, the name escapes me. It's one of the Queensland tramways, the narrow gauge tramways. I don't know. Always the way you start the video and you forget everything you wanted to say. Anyway, that's what's on the workbench. That's about all the rolling stock I'm going to be doing for a while, because I haven't been starting new projects this week. I've been finishing up on stuff because I wanted to be laying track, which hasn't arrived. It was meant to be here yesterday on Thursday. It's Friday and it's not done. So anyway, let's go over the tramway and have a look at what I've been working on. Oh, we've had a train disaster. Look at that. Trains let go. This is live. It was running perfectly. Turned me back. Anyway, let's get into rail. I'll have a look as it comes around. Big train on the layer. So we've been in the process of, if you've been following on Facebook, we're rebuilding and adding a extra outside loop. So I've got paper templates to show you how it'll all look. These are the black wagons. We're talking about the blacks running around here, painted up. They need a bit of weathering and dirty up. Another one of the little character brake vans. That's a big train on this layout. So this is where you can see the paper templates where the new line is coming in. It's going to be a complete loop. There will be a bridge type here. I was going to show you the bridge. I glued up the bridge yesterday and I took the clamps off this morning and it all fell apart again. So the glue I used wasn't a success. So there'll be a new outer line around here. Wait for the train to pass, don't want to get run over. It's always the way. At least it hasn't derailed, at least it's just pushing half its train, pulling half the train. So the new line is going to run along the front of the waterfront. On the outside, it'll then hopefully, we're thinking about running here under the crane, and then there'll be a trestle bridge. Relocating the silos, they'll roughly go in here. Silos, the unloading facility will sort of like be in there for the silos. They'll be up, not that level, but up on the level, and there'll be a trestle bridge, roughly what we've worked out in this area. Takes up my access space, but okay, that's fine. So this is what we're looking at. So, and doing as minimal damage to the layout, instead of ripping things up, it's going to sort of like sit on top, do stuff. There. Hopefully we're going to show you the first placing of the track today, but that'll be next week, I hope. Well, you never know. The parcel could go anywhere. So this is a short video, just catching up on what we're doing, what we're not doing, what we should be doing. Don't forget, if you've got any questions about anything we're doing, anything I'm working on, please let me know. I'm quite happy to answer comments. I'm quite happy to share files. Quite happy to discuss anything I can in any way to help you out. But please remember, best way to help the channel is to like and subscribe. Keep us on air. I've actually got servos for these signals, but I haven't installed yet. I've got to do some repairs. We'll have operating semaphores. So anyway, we'll look at this train come round. Interested in any of these cars? These cars, the only commercial parts In those are the washers, the screws, the actual wheels and the couplers. The rest of it's all 3D printed. That's an interesting part 1 and part 2 video. I don't know if you heard that. The Pussycats, Mr. Big Fluffy Cat from next door and our big buffhead of a Tomcat decided to have a punch on the shed roof while we were filming a video. You can't say these videos aren't live. That's something you can't stage. Anyway, back to the train. Gave me a chance to reset the train and adjust the couple that was play up. We'll run the big long train again. Just something different. I was about to do the like and subscribe thing, but it makes for an interesting video, doesn't it? All these are carriages that I call characters. They're based on actual proper New South Wales government railway rolling stock around 1970s, 1980s. And I've just built scaled down little versions to suit the ON30 trains. As I've done with some of the locos that I've done now. These are all home 3D printed. I've done the designs. I'm happy to share the design. The only commercial parts in these are the screws, the washers, the wheels and the couplers. The rest of it's all 3D printed, painted using SMS paints mostly. Some of them are not. But they're a bit of fun, but they run really well. I'm surprised how well those bogies that I designed run. These Barkman locos, gee, these big things are good pullers. I'm glad I got the two I got when I were cheap. These days you couldn't buy them. They're about $400 or $500 each now. You're trying to buy them if you can get hold of them. Second hand even on eBay. So we'll try again. Dead kangaroo on the station. So as you can see, this is the outline of where the track will go. There'll be a trestle bridge. I'm going to recycle as much of the scenery material, use it again. Yep, so hopefully by next week we'll have the track down and we can show you what's going on. Any questions about anything, please sing out. Don't hesitate to ask. I'm not one of those persons who go, I'm not going to tell you how I did that. I had to work that out for myself. I'm quite happy to share any of my ideas, designs, or little trips and things I worked out. It's just fun. It's just a bit of fun, a bit of a hobby. Can't wait till I can run some of the big locos around. I've got a few locos. This is a 9-inch radius curve. It was designed for sort of like single truck tram cars before it became a permanent base of like home layout. So I can't wait to actually get the second loop in, which will be about 12-inch radius, which is radius 1, which is like the minimum radius they recommend from all the trains. Run some of my bigger locos. They'll look good. Oh, lost half my train again. Oh, got to go praying. I'll give the guard a wake-up call. Well, that's where we'll end the video. Hi there, this is Dave. To keep this video active on YouTube, you really do need to subscribe my channel, like this video, and also put a comment down below. Because if we don't get enough traffic, YouTube can just make it disappear. For this week, I got some couplers to adjust by the look of it. Talk to you later.